They're falling, let's go! Fight through it! What's up? It's Alex Medina with the Medina Mania Challenge. Welcome. So today we're gonna go over the Medina Mania, which is a 45-minute mental challenge. It's gonna involve some squatting. It's all mental. It's all mental. Let's go, engage your core. It's gonna involve some running. And most importantly, your brain function. So here's how it's gonna break down. You got 45 minutes for this workout. We're gonna come over here, we're gonna grab a weight vest. Gentlemen, I recommend a 20-pound weight vest. Ladies, 12 pounds. But if you don't have one, that's totally okay too. You can run this 1 mile run without a weight vest. That's just if you wanna challenge yourself a little bit more. We're gonna go ahead and run, come back, and we're gonna have a squat bar already set up, ready to go. But we're gonna have 3 different plates on there. Now, you want to make sure that it's about 50 to 60% of your body weight. You don't want to go too heavy, too ham. Only reason for that is you'll see on the back, on the flip side of this thing, okay? Now, we're going to come back from our 1 mile run. We're going to get onto this bar and we're going to squat as many reps as possible. So let's say in the first round you squat only 20 reps because oof, your legs are still smoked from that 1 mile run. Let me show you over here. You're going to do 20 reps. So this first round is gonna count for 4 points, or times 4, okay? Which will equal, 80 reps, okay? I don't know if you forget like I do when I'm doing math when I'm working out, but I forget all the time. So that's gonna be 80 reps. You're gonna come over here, take your collars off, take that first plate, put your collar back on, safety first, always, okay? Bring it off, once again, 1 plate off. And guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna squat as much as possible. And this round is gonna count for 3 times as much. So, back on the board, let's go. Let's say we did 30 repetitions. This is gonna count for times 3 equals, you guessed it, 90. Man, you guys are smart, I like that. All right, so we're gonna come back over here. We're gonna take our collar off again. Take this plate, down to just 1. Ooh, it's getting spicy. It's getting spicy. You should be burning up by now, so I know I was. Put this collar back on, and for this round, we're gonna do times 2. So we're gonna try to squat as many reps as we can, and everything that we do is gonna count times 2. So if I'm under this bar and I start getting toasted, and I'm around 50 reps, I'll rack it, right? But let me show you how much this is gonna count. Just so we can get the visual, 50 times 2 is what? Yep, you're right, 100. I like you guys, okay? Now, before we get into the final round, we have a total of 270 reps by adding all this stuff up. Now we're gonna get into the nitty gritty. This is where we're gonna go just a bar. And this is where the mental portion starts kicking in. It starts burning a lot, not only in your body, but up here too. Because you're gonna have to test yourself. You're gonna have to fight through this. This is where it all comes about. You gotta do hard stuff every single day. This is one of them. You're gonna get under this bar, as many reps as possible in the remaining time period that you have. You can rest, shake it out for a little bit, but the one thing you cannot do is rack it. You need to power through all the way to the last 45 minutes. Now, if you start getting tired, you can shake out your hands a little bit, shake it out, get a little bit wide, do whatever you need to do to keep constantly going into your reps. Because guess what? This is gonna be your bread and butter. So this is where you're gonna get most of your reps through. So if you're up for the challenge, come along. We're about to do it right now. Let's go.
Dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open to a new tomorrow, moving with the motion.
Let's go, baby, let's go. How was that? Not too bad, right?
One thing I should never have done was put my arms down. As soon as I put my arms down, my triceps. I couldn't bring it up, but I guess.
You should have gone wide.
Yeah, when I did like this, I was just, ah.
How was it? What's up, Rach? How was it?
Be lifting tomorrow.
Hell yeah. We ain't gonna do lower body tomorrow. Good work, good work, good work. What'd you get? 305. Nice.
Yep. Sore after this? After 605 reps and a weighted mile run, yeah, I'll be a little sore tomorrow, yeah. I'll be a little sore, for sure. Yeah, but some good rolling out will help, you know. You gotta roll out our calves, quads, and yeah, get that good ankle shot or calf shot. Yeah.
I didn't plan it out. That's the problem. Yeah, I think in the end it's just all mental. Just got to keep it together and rest and pump it out when you can.
It was intense, but you just keep going and keep going and keep going, and that's a wrap.
Shaking. My left arm started going numb. So at one point I had to decide on how to start doing my squats, which led to holding the bar with one arm and just started knocking out squats that way. Best advice would be hype yourself up there throughout the entire time. It's harder than you think mentally than it is physically.
I loved it. I've been thinking about it for a couple weeks now, and I wanted to get people to start kind of understanding that you can push your mind, you can push your body to be able to do a lot of things that you think you're not capable of. And you know, my motto has always been like, who cares, work harder. But you know, this kind of goes back in the military career, is you got to understand that, you know, sometimes your teammates are going to be dependent on you, so you got to be able to push your mind over your body to be able to get to that next point and be able to, you know, help you out your teammates and anything that might be popping up in any situation, because the physical pain is always going to be there, especially in a very rigorous environment. But can you tell your body to shut the up and push through it? So I really enjoyed it today. Everybody pushed hard. Everyone was kind of looking at each other like, this sucks, but guess what? Hard times is what makes people get closer together, and we definitely accomplished something pretty spectacular today. So my recommendation is, if you guys are gonna try it, go all out, try to push yourself as hard as you can, obviously within reason. But tell me what you guys think about it, put it down in the comments, and we'll go from there. See you next month.